Hi everybody. We're just a minute early, so I am going to wait for a minute or two to make sure that everybody's here and that you can all hear me. When you arrive at the concert, can you say hello so I can know that you can hear me and see me clearly? I had a little bit of trouble with my microphone earlier today, so hopefully everybody will be able to see me and hear me clearly. And I'm really excited to play for everybody today. We're going to hear some really cool, fun Christmas tunes, and I'm going to do some improvising for you. And also I'm going to play some oldies and some tunes that you might recognize. I'm hoping that everybody will enjoy singing along to songs that they know. So if you're here and you can see me clearly, then go ahead and write in the comments, just say hi. I can see that a couple people are in already, but we're going to just take a minute to wait for everybody to come in and say hello. And in a minute or two, we're going to get started. Hi, everybody. It's good to see you all. I'm going to take a minute to let everybody find the concert because they might be searching around my Facebook page looking for me. If you can hear me, let me know in the comments. That would be great. I was setting up my microphone earlier and I'm not entirely sure that it's set out correctly. So hopefully you can see me and hear me. Hi, Bethany. Good to see you. Can you hear me okay? I want to make sure that everybody can hear me. Is Ivy there with you as well, Bethany? This will be nice for her to see. So far I can just see a few people in. We're going to wait a few more minutes because there are more people who are coming and I want to make sure that everybody can see and hear me. So let me know if you can hear me. That's really important, that you can hear the music. Good, excellent. That's good to hear. Okay, so in about a minute or two, I'm going to get started. We're still waiting for some people. Oh, I see some comments coming in, so let me just see who's here. Looks like my dad is here. Hi, Dad. Hi, Mom. So a funny thing happened, Mom, when I was printing out the music for Coventry Carol, my printer got jammed. So I am now going to be reading Coventry Carol from a big screen across the room for you. But I did get all of your requests, so I'm going to be playing those requests very soon. And let me just go down the comments a little bit to make sure everybody's here. Hi, Dad. All right. So I'm going to get started, even though we're still waiting for some people. Hopefully they will find the live okay on my page. And we're going to start today with a request from my mom. My mom requested the lovely Christmas carol, Coventry Carol. And I'm going to play this tune for you, and I hope you enjoy. I'm just going to move something. There's a lot of light that comes in my apartment at this time of day, so I've had to block out my window so I can see. All right, so this is Coventry Carol. So that was Coventry Carol. Hopefully we have more people with us. Yes, we do. Good. Wonderful. Thank you, everybody, for coming to our Christmas concert. I'm going to be playing some Christmas carols for you and some oldies as well. I've got a few Beatles songs for my dad, hopefully that he'll enjoy. And welcome to my elf cave. I decorated for you guys. So I've got all my Christmas decorations and my friends. These are my pandemic friends because I don't have a lot of friends that are able to come over. So I have my stuffy friends instead. All right, so let's move on with something a little more cheery. And this is Joy to the World. And I should say, if you feel like singing along, then go ahead. to do a little sound check. So if everybody could tell me if you can hear the cello clearly, or if it's too loud or too quiet, because I can turn it down if it's too loud or too quiet. So if you can let me know in the comments what the cello sounds like. I have the microphone quite close to the cello, so if it's feeding back a little bit, I'd like to change that. If you can let me know how it sounds from your end. If anybody has any thoughts about the sound. I think the comments take a little minute to come in here. Okay, well, I'm just going to assume that no news is good news, so I'm going to keep going with the concert. And this next piece is one of my mom's favorites, and it's called Oh Holy Night. It's also one of my favorites as well. I remember as a child singing this in church. My best friend and I used to harmonize all of the Christmas carols, so I really enjoyed doing that, and I hope you enjoyed this rendition of Oh Holy Night. Definitely one of my favorites to play at Christmas. I have a student, the cutest student, his name is Leaf, and as soon as I introduced this to him, he's a choir boy, and he wanted to play and sing his cello at the same time, which is a little bit of a tricky thing to do, but he's determined, and he just sounds the cutest when he's singing it and playing his Oh Holy Night. Okay, so I'm going to shift gears a little bit and play a song for my dad, because I know how much my dad likes the Beatles, and I have a couple of Beatles tunes for him. The first one is When I'm 64, which I guess, Dad, you've already experienced. Oh, 1 second. So perhaps you have more insight now about this song than before you were 64. And that's What I'm 64 by the Beatles. And here's another Beatles song, a little slower. And this is one of my favorite Beatles songs, called Michelle. And that's Michelle. All right, back to Christmas. So I have a couple of Christmas carols that I'd like to play for you. O Little Town of Bethlehem and Carol of the Bells, which is one of my favorite songs to play at Christmas time. It's a lot of fun. Thank you. So hopefully I have a couple of Disney fans out there. This is a song that a few of my students love to play from The Lion King, and I thought it appropriate for this time of year. It's Can You Feel the Love Tonight by Elton John. lovely song. It always makes me happy to play that one. And here is another request by my mom. And this is a really interesting tune. This is one of the tunes that I'm including in my seasonal EP that I put together just in the last few weeks. And I'm still working on it. So if you bought a ticket, you're going to get an EP, but it's going to be in a couple of weeks because I still have to finish up mixing it, and I'm putting some vocals on it, so it's going to take a little while to get that done. If you did buy a ticket and I don't have your email address, if you could send me your email address to my personal messages, then I'll be able to send you your EP when it's ready. So this one is one that I put together as an improvisation using some drones. For those of you who don't know what drones are on the cello or on any instrument, it's when you hold a note and you put music on top of it. So it's very common in ancient music and also in Celtic music, and in any music that's kind of chant-based. And this piece, O Come, Emmanuel, is one of our oldest Christmas carols. And it's you can hear in the sound just how old it is and how ancient it is. So when I recorded this, I tried to incorporate some of that ancient sound. For now, though, you'll just hear a simplified version for solo cello. That's O Come, Emmanuel. And along those lines of really old tunes, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, O Come, Emmanuel, and God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen go together for me. They sound very similar, and in that similar style of really old tunes. So hopefully with this concert you're enjoying a nice seasonal drink like a hot chocolate, or as I have here, a nice glass of wine to calm my nerves a little bit. So cheers to everybody for Christmas. Hopefully you're able to spend it with family, if a smaller amount of family than you normally would. And hopefully by next Christmas we will all be able to have the nice big gatherings that we're used to. My family doesn't usually have very big gatherings because we immigrated from England, so our nuclear family here in Canada is quite small. So whenever I go to Canadian family Christmas gatherings, I'm always very overwhelmed by the enormous amount of people that can be at these gatherings. So in some ways, this Christmas isn't that different for me because we'll still have our nuclear family, and we don't really have a whole lot of extended family to come join us anyways. But I'm sure some of you are missing those extended family connections. Hopefully music will help you. This next song is called Smash the Windows, and it's an Irish jig that some of you might know. That's Smash the Windows. Okay. Let's hear some more Christmas music. Which is not a song that I'm familiar with. Maybe some of you are. By Henry Smart. So I don't think it's a traditional Christmas tune, but some of you may know it. It sounds kind of military to me. If someone wants to look up Henry Smart and find out a little bit about him, that's his song, Angels from the Realms of Glory. these are two of my favorite Christmas carols that remind me of singing when I was a child in church. Away in a Manger and Infant Holy, Infant Lowly. I really enjoy the Christmas songs that are about the baby Jesus. I'm not a very religious person. In fact, I'm not really religious at all. But for some reason, these songs about the baby Jesus are the ones to me that are the most poignant in the story, which makes sense because that is the heart of the Christmas story. So I really enjoy these songs. Away in a Manger, Infant Lowly, Infant Lowly. What I loved about that arrangement is that it includes both of the interpretations or the alternate versions of Away in a Manger. What's really neat about Christmas songs sometimes is that there's multiple versions and people have done them so many times that there's so many different arrangements and people are very attached to their favorite arrangement of the tunes. In the case of Away in a Manger, I really love both of them, to be honest. I like both of them. This is Infant Holy, Infant Lowly. And here's another couple of beautiful songs about Christmas. Hark the Herald Angels Sing, and It Came Upon a Midnight Clear. The script in this book is very fancy and I can't read it properly. It came upon a midnight clear, hark the herald angels sing. Okay, so let's move away from Christmas songs for a couple of pieces. I have this wonderful book that I love to use when I perform because it's kind of hours of music. It's called 100 Solos for Cello. And what's really great about this is that it includes pieces that are for intermediate cellists and advanced cellists, and it has some advanced options and intermediate options. So anybody who loves to play cello and who loves songs, this is a wonderful book. And they're all for unaccompanied cello, so you don't need anybody to play with to play these songs. And inside this book are really old, well, not really old, but music from the 20th century. So basically 1920 onwards. So lots of musical songs from musicals, oldies from the 50s and 60s, even older songs. So I'm going to play a couple of songs from musicals that I really enjoy. One of them being Don't Cry for Me, Argentina. If I can find it. Might have to look in the contents here for a second. Okay. So I'm a big sucker for musical songs, and before the pandemic, I would go to karaoke a lot. I can't do karaoke right now, so I'm doing singing with my cello instead. So if you know the song to Don't Cry for Me, Argentina, go ahead and sing along. Beautiful song. So now I'm going to do a little bit of improvising for you, my own music. Hopefully you will enjoy this improvisation by me. more tunes for you, starting with a song by John Denver, who is a American singer-songwriter, I believe American, yes, I think he's American, who I remember my dad listening to on record, and this is Annie's Song. John Denver. And for our last two songs, I think I'll play two more. I'm going to play a couple of favorites, Christmas favorites. The First Noelle. It's hard to choose. Maybe I'll play three, because there's a couple that, yes. Okay, so I'm going to play three. I'm going to play The First Noelle, We Three Kings, and We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Again, feel free to sing along. I used to sing this one in church, and those of you who go to church and sing Christmas carols, you'll know that a lot of these carols have what seemed to me as a child like a gazillion verses. And the First Noelle, in my mind, went on forever and ever and ever. But what was exciting about it was the chorus, because when you got to the chorus, I could harmonize with the chorus part. So even though it was a really long song in a church, I thought it was really boring. I got really excited. I would be bored during the verse, and then I'd get really excited when the chorus came because I got to harmonize. So a lot of these songs, or a lot of these carols that I've been playing today, I feel like they're incomplete if I don't do like 10 versions or 10 verses, but I feel like that would be a little dull to listen to unless you were singing along. So I kind of did a truncated version, 2 or 3 verses. So hopefully there aren't any carol purists in the crowd who wanted all of the verses of the First Noelle. So I'm going to end today's concert with 2 songs, 2 Christmas pieces. The first one being We Three Kings, and then, of course, We Wish You a Merry Christmas. And lastly, we wish you a Merry Christmas, and I certainly do wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, or whatever holidays you're celebrating at this time of year. If you would like to receive my EP, and I don't have your email address, please send that to me so that I can send you your EP. Hopefully I'll be getting that done before Christmas, but it might be the new year when I finish that. But that will be coming to you if you bought a ticket for the event today. And if you do happen to be tuning in live today and you didn't get a ticket for the event, but you would like to receive my EP, go ahead and send me a message and I'll let you know how you can purchase the EP. And you can get that for Christmas. So this is We Wish You a Merry Christmas, and I do wish you a Merry Christmas, everybody. Oh, that is not We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Well, actually it is, but it is the cello 2 part. So when I started to play it, I'm like, that does not sound like We Wish You a Merry Christmas. That is We Wish You a Merry Christmas from the perspective of the second cello. But I'm going to play you We Wish You a Merry Christmas from the perspective of a solo cello. Sorry about that. coming to my Christmas solo concert, Cello in an Elf's Cave. I hope you enjoyed my Elf's Cave. I hope you enjoyed the music. Let me know if you would like the EP and haven't yet bought it. Let me know your email address. And I wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And yeah, thank you so much for coming. Bye, everybody.